You can sing. You can sing. You can sing if you want to, whatever style. Whatever style. No matter all the things that stop you, find out how. How to sing what you want to. We can help. Do it now.
I used to stammer so bad that I couldn't say my name. And this happened throughout my entire childhood. It was incredibly embarrassing. People finish your sentences for you. They think you're stupid. They, you know, if you take too long, they get disinterested and walk away. And you're just trying to say something, right? And it would happen like sort of out of the blue. And sometimes I could say a sentence, sometimes I couldn't, and I never knew when it was going to happen. It was very freaky and very uncomfortable. And this went on pretty much until I was 35 years old. I saw lots of speech therapists, and they're supposed to know the signs of the voice and be able to help you. And at the tender age of 14, they told me there was nothing they could do for me. And I was doomed to be this way for the rest of my life.
Wow.
And I was kind of shy, because it makes you shy. And I took my little sister with me whenever I went to a store. She was 6 years younger than me, because she could talk. And if I couldn't find something in a grocery store or on a shelf in a department store, she would have to go ask for me, because I probably couldn't get it out. It affected everything I did. Try getting a job like that. Try, you know, asking for an apartment. You know, try meeting new people. When I was a teenager, I never answered the phone when it rang, because I was too embarrassed to stammer, and they might not be able to understand me. This incredible exercises that my mother created. My mom was a jazz performer for over 60 years. She was on every major TV talk show when I was a kid growing up. She toured all over the United States and Canada and Europe, and she was just everywhere. Caribbean, Mexico, she's all over the place, right, performing. And she had, you know, albums, and she was pretty famous. People recognized her. We were on TV and radio a lot. And I started singing when I was 14, because when you sing, you don't stammer. But I couldn't introduce myself half the time, and I couldn't say thank you at the end when people were clapping. It was really heavy. My mom created these exercises that are called voicercise, which is voice exercises, based on science, not on these old guys' faulty theories. And after using them, there was one particular one that was really hard for me to do, and I got that one done. And for every person, there's one that will be difficult for you, sometimes two. And when you get that one down, the singing problem that you have just about disappears. And for me, lo and behold, my speaking problem disappeared. And now I speak for a living.
Wow, that was a nice story.
All day long. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So when my mother had a stroke at the age of 71, she survived another 11 years after that. It affected her speaking because of where the stroke was. She was a remarkable person. She was very strong and really amazing. And when she couldn't, she kept having these many strokes. And so she got everything back. She was totally paralyzed on her left side. It happened in the middle of a concert. And she was so amazing and so talented at playing piano and singing that nobody even knew she had a major stroke in that concert. Her whole left side went dead. She couldn't even play with her left finger, her left hand. But she was so incredible, nobody even noticed. It was incredible. And she came back to where she was living, and she had this major stroke. And then she couldn't talk for like a couple of months. And through lots of really amazing care and lots of good alternative and new age medicine, which is what can really cure things, she was able to make a pretty good recovery and come back to playing piano. But she kept having many strokes, and it would affect her voice. So she asked me on one of my birthdays to please take it over for her and carry on her, what she felt was her most important life's work. And because it had changed my life, there was no way I could say no. And that's why I do it to this very day.